check out this and other products at our showroom in San Diego or online at www.fitdir.com.
Hi, I'm Kim, your Teeter FreeStep trainer today, and I'm so glad you're here to join me for this morning workout. A great way to get your day started, just energized and get your workout in and on with your day. So what we'll do is we'll take about a 10-minute warm-up. We'll get our heart rate going, we'll get some stretches in, and then we'll spend about 30 minutes on the FreeStep. We'll use varying resistance so that we just hit our whole body, and then we'll finish with a vitalizing stretch and cool down. So let's get started. All right, so let's take a couple nice big energizing deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Good, noticing our core, light on our toes. One more time, leave those arms up and just stretch side to side. If you just popped out of bed, or maybe you had your morning cup of coffee or tea, maybe it just feels good to stretch a little bit. Take one arm off to the side, open up those ribs, try the other side. Wonderful, good. And let's go ahead and warm up the neck, tip the head to the side, and roll it down to the other side. Loosen up those shoulders, rolling them around. And if I make some suggestions that don't feel comfortable to you, it hurts or something, go ahead and change it up, modify it. Wonderful. Shake it all out, and let's just start marching in place. If you feel like you want a little bit more, maybe you get a light jog in. It's all, you don't have to bounce, only if you're in the mood. Wonderful. All right. And let's just step out to the side. Again, these are all suggestions, just ways to wake the body up. Good. Maybe we've got some punches. Nice. Great way to start the day, or do this any time of day. This is sure a good wake up time. Wonderful. A couple more. Beautiful. And marching in place. Inhale, exhale, one more time. Great. I like it. All right. Let's take one foot forward, placing the heel. My core is engaged. I'm just going to tip forward. Get that nice stretch through the glutes and the low back. Wonderful. And let's press the toe up and down, warming up the foot and the ankle. Excellent. Good. Let's step on that foot and let's take the foot behind. Press the heel down. Take a nice big inhale. We're working our balance here. We're stretching our calves, stretching our whole body. Exhale. And let's try the other side. So settle the heel. The core is engaged. Nice. Get that nice stretch through the hips, the low back, into the hamstring. Excellent. And tap that toe up and down. Great. Warming up that whole body. Now go ahead, step on that front foot. Take the foot behind. Take a nice inhale and exhale. I feel my calves stretching. Beautiful. Let's go back to that marching in place. Bring our feet a little bit wider. And we'll take some nice, easy squats. Down and up. So again, I'm thinking about my core, lifting through the heart. I'm feeling my glutes, my quads. Excellent. Excellent. And let's add those arms. Oh, it feels so good. Good wake up stretches. Get that blood pumping. Terrific. And reach up and up. Oh, it feels so good. Good, let's hold it there. Tip it off to the side. And tip it off to the other side. And let's stretch the trapezius a little bit. Grab hold with the hands. Pull up. Feel that. We tend to store a lot of tension right up here. My core is pulled in. I'm pulling up, getting that nice stretch. Excellent. Let's take it off to the side. One foot out. This leg will stay straight. Bend the knee. Reach that arm up and over. Wonderful. Bring it down low. Find that great stretch through the inner thighs. And let's switch it to the other side. Big stretch over, opening up those ribs, core is pulling in, big inhale. Exhale, bring it down forward. Wonderful. And back to the middle, one last stretch. Let's toe heel the feet together. Big inhale. And let's do a few more stretches on the FreeStep before we get pumping. So I'm just gonna slide onto the FreeStep comfortably. And let's go ahead, take one foot forward, rest it lightly. My other foot can just stay on the step if I like. I'm just gonna tip forward, getting that wonderful stretch through the whole back side of the body. Terrific. Let's try the other side. Settle that foot. So my leg is straight, but my knee is soft. My core is engaged. Just gonna tip forward. I feel a nice stretch through my back, through the calf muscles, back of the knee, into the hamstrings. Excellent. Wonderful. All right, let's put that foot down. And let's just start with a gentle, easy, just getting familiar with our FreeStep, nice and comfortable. Make sure that our resistance is all the way down to number 1. Good, that feels good. So we're just gonna start lightly. We're still gonna do a few more upper body stretches. And thinking about my core engaged, I'm comfortably settled on the seat. My fingers are light with the handles. Great, just warming up a little bit. Okay, let's hold it there for a moment. Let's take a big inhale, interlace those fingers, press the hands to the sky, drop the shoulders, lifting through the heart. Oh, it feels amazing. Excellent. Let's stretch the tricep. So I'm bringing that hand to reach my low back. If it doesn't quite make it, that's okay. Lengthening this tricep muscle. Wonderful. Let's try the other side. Bring that hand down, gently pulling back. Excellent. And if it's comfortable, go ahead and grab hold of the back of the seat, lean forward, roll those shoulders back. Keep engaging that core. Get that beautiful stretch across the front of the chest and into the biceps. I can even feel those biceps getting a great stretch. Wonderful, and take it up. Let's do one last stretch. I'm gonna put my foot right where my water should be, but I'm gonna set it right there. I'm gonna take this other leg and I'm gonna just drop it down and stretch that quad a little bit. Now, maybe this is enough for us today. If you want a little bit more and your knee is okay with this, grab hold of the foot and just direct that knee down. Oh my goodness, get a really deep quad stretch. So my core is engaged, I'm lifting through the heart. Everything is starting to feel nice and loose. Excellent, let's change feet. So I'm gonna put this other foot where my water should be, and I'm gonna take the foot, drop it down. Feel that lengthening stretch through the quads. Wonderful. Inhale and exhale. Already starting to plan the day out, thinking about all these great activities that we'll take on once we've got our workout done. Take that leg in if you like, grab hold of the foot, direct that knee down, getting that gentle stretch through the quads. Excellent. Deep breath in and relax. Terrific. All right, let's get ourselves started. So let's start nice and light. I've got my seat, my seat back up. I can lean back just a little bit. I feel my core engaged. And this is just a very light kind of motion, just stepping along. So my grip is soft. My fingertips are just gliding along on the handles of the FreeStep. I can also bring my hands down into this nice neutral position. So what I want us to feel right now is just feeling very light and energized. So lots of deep breaths. This is all before we get really pushing and cranking up the intensity so we hit our whole body. So let's do another minute of just this light, lowest resistance, fingertips barely on the handles, and the feet just stepping away. Core is engaged. Lots of deep breath. You could also put on some really fun music in the background if you'd like. It's always fun. I teach some group exercise classes and we love to crank up the music and just go. So put some music in the background if that feels good, or just listen to me talk on. All right, good. Let's do about 10 more seconds of this. Deep breath in and exhale. Almost there. Wonderful. All right, let's slow the pace down a little bit, but let's crank up our intensity. So I'm reaching around to the handle on my right side. It's down at 1. I'm going to take it up to about a 3 or a 4. And now I feel an increase in the intensity. So I'm thinking about imagining that I'm on maybe a leg press machine and I'm really starting to push and think about my leg muscles pushing. At the same time, I have my hands in this neutral position, straight wrists, light grip, and I'm thinking about my biceps and my back as I pull. I'm thinking about my core staying engaged, my chest lifting. Nice. Just by sitting tall and lifting, I feel more energized. All right. Now, I'm also thinking about my chest, my pecs, pushing, and my triceps. Good. So I'm doing that pushing motion as well. We can kind of play around with all of the different movements and how that feels, how we can target different muscle groups. How are you feeling? I hope you're feeling energized and doing well. All right, let's go another 30 seconds just with this, stepping along. If we like, I'm sitting up just because I wanted to get that little energy boost. You can also stay back and recline a little bit. Got my seat back up as high as it can go. We're gonna play around a little later with reclining it back more, which will work our abdominals a bit more too. So that's really the beauty of this. You can get your muscle resistance, you can get your cardio, you can get core, we can get everything accomplished right here, right on the FreeStep. All right, excellent. Okay, so now let's go ahead and take that intensity up a little bit more. I think I've got it up to about a 6 or a 7. All right, I'm gonna recline back and I'm thinking about pushing, and I'm trying to go at a fairly energetic pace. Up to you if you want to bring it down. As we continue to increase that intensity, our pace will probably slow down, and that's just fine. We'll be working different systems in the body. Lots of deep breaths in through the nose, inhale, exhale. So I want you to start telling yourself how amazing you are, because you're here doing this, you've made time for this very important activity just for you, taking care of your health, your cardiovascular system, your heart, your muscles. Wonderful. I find this such a mood booster too. I'm always in a fantastic mood after I've had a workout. Good. All right, let's go another 30 seconds of this. So maybe we imagine that we're slowly climbing this beautiful mountain. We'll eventually get to the top. It'll be nice and steep, but we'll have this view of everything around us, oceans and the sky. Excellent. All right, I can even feel a little bit my inner thighs, these adductor muscles. They're working to keep my knees straight. Wonderful. All right, time to crank it up again. So imagine that we started slow, now we're coming up a little, now we're gonna go a little steeper. So take it up another 3 or 4. Oh, I can feel that. Good. Oh, it feels wonderful. All the muscles are engaged. Now I'm sitting up tall. I'm choosing to take hold of these handles and really push and pull using my legs. I'm engaging my core because I'm sitting up nice and tall. Good, but you listen to your body. If it feels better to stay back a little bit, that's fine too. Just want to keep us moving. Inhale, exhale. I'm going to switch my grip. Now I feel like I'm doing alternating chest press, pushing and pulling. Good, I'm starting to break a sweat, I can feel it. Exhale, push. Let's do another minute of this. Inhale, exhale, it's okay to get a little bit winded, as long as you can still have a conversation. Wonderful. Imagine you're outside and beautiful, comfortable, brisk, not too hot, not too cold, sunny day, climbing up the mountain. Keep going. We won't stop till we hit the top. Inhale, exhale, expand that rib cage. Pull the abdominals in. Good, notice how my grip is very light. I'm not putting work into my hands. I don't have a tight grip on the handles. They're just gliding along with me. All right, 15 more seconds. Inhale, exhale. Excellent. We got this. All right, so I'm thinking we'll crank it up one more time. This time we're really gonna go for it. All right, so now come to the side and see if you can, take it all the way. I've got it up to level 13. Okay, now we are riding. I'm getting winded, that's excellent. Inhale, exhale. So now we're steep, in a real steep zone, heading up top of that mountain. Good, I got my hands on top, I'm pushing and pulling. I love this because I feel like I'm using every part of my body. I really feel this. I'm using my cardiovascular system, I'm using all of my muscles to push and pull. Inhale, exhale. It's okay, make it as challenging as you want it to be. Keep it going. Whew, this is great. All right, we're gonna go 30 more seconds and then we'll do some changes. How about that? All right, steady, pushing, pulling, using those legs, core is engaged. This is good, hard work, wonderful. My joints feel comfortable. Listen to how quiet this machine is. Not a sound. Maybe have your music cranked. Maybe you're just listening to me talk endlessly. Good, keep going. 5 more seconds. Woo. And there we go. Good, okay, so I'm not going to turn the resistance down, but let's try something here. If you're up to this, I'm gonna take one foot, actually I'm gonna just put it right here and get it started with my arms, but I'm just gonna have my leg. So here I guess I need to use my hands a little bit too. But I'm using one leg at a time. So I feel like I'm doing a single leg press. This is awesome. I can feel my leg muscles. I can feel all the way up to my glutes. I can feel my arms pushing and pulling. Oh, it feels amazing. You never know how strong you are. Keep going, we're gonna go 15 more seconds right here and then we'll change legs. Wonderful. There's no joint discomfort. I just feel my muscles working really hard. Inhale, exhale, 5 more seconds. Ooh, grit your teeth. Oh, excellent. All right, let's change sides. Good, same thing. So I'm gonna take this foot, pop it right here. If you have your water bottle there, well, I guess you could tuck your foot in like this. Wonderful. Keep going. Ooh, push it hard, push and pull. Core is engaged. So how amazing is this? Again, it's like you're getting a single leg press. This does great things for our brains, our bodies, our strength, our cardiovascular system. 10 more seconds. Exhale on that push. Exhale on that exertion. 5 more seconds. Whew. Yes. And there we are. Okay, we are at the top of the mountain. So now let's go ahead and bring that resistance down more to the middle, maybe about a 7 or so, or lower, depending on how you're feeling. I'm gonna switch my grip. I'm gonna recline back, and I'm thinking about that core. It's engaged, my chest is lifted. Inhale, exhale. All right, so I imagine now that we're on the top flat part of that beautiful mountain. What a vista to look everywhere. So we're just sailing along. It's a little bit challenging, but not overwhelming. Good, again, it's very energizing. We're just going to that point where we push ourselves hard, but it's really doable. I want this to always feel manageable, fun, doable, right? Yeah, good. So we're just strolling along. I can feel my adductors again, my inner thighs. I can feel my quads. I can feel my core. I can feel my arms and my shoulders. Inhale, exhale, keep your breath going. My feet pushing, pushing. Wonderful. Excellent. Good, we'll go about 20 more seconds with this, and then we'll keep bringing it down. Then we'll do some fun things with just the arms once we get to the bottom of the hill. Good, almost there. 5 more seconds. Push and pull, feel those arms. We got this. Good, okay, we made it. Now, bring it down a little bit more, maybe to about a 3 or so. Whew. Now it feels incredibly easy. Good. What a difference after you've gone to the high end and then you bring it back down. Now I feel like I'm just gliding along. So I imagine, again, someplace wonderful, maybe along a beautiful sunny beach. We're just gliding along. Yes, my grip is really soft. I'm thinking about engaging that core, bringing in all that fresh air. Inhale, exhale, and I feel light. I want you to feel light, energetic, happy. Feel all those happy endorphins just rushing through the body, lifting our moods. Oh, isn't this the best? Keep going, getting this done any time of day, but thinking about this as a great morning workout. You can just got your workout done and get on with your day. You're feeling more energetic than ever. Excellent, keep going. Inhale and exhale. Nice, if you'd like, maybe sit up tall from time to time. What I always think of when I sit up is lengthening my spine, feeling that long lift toward the sky as if my head was shining toward the sky. My core is pulled and engaged. My heart is lifted. Think of all of that. Energizing, happy. Feeling the back of my shoulders as I pull back. Good, you can even grab this, really target the shoulders as well as the chest and the back. Pushing and pulling. Wonderful. So we really did a great bunch of stuff for our legs. And now, let's think about our arms a little bit. So, bring it back down. Let's try this. Go ahead and crank up your weight, your resistance. Take it up as high as you can. Just thinking about those legs right now, and then we're gonna switch to the arms. So now I have it up as high as it could go, right around 13. I love this. That feedback that you get, the hard work that those legs get. Nice. Pushing, keeping my core engaged. Reclined back. Excellent. Full foot, pushing through the heel, pushing through the toes. Noticing all the parts of the body. The inner thighs are working. The quads, we're up to the glutes. That core is engaged. Good, 10 more seconds of this, then we're switching to the arms. Breathe, inhale, exhale. Whew, all right. So now, let's try this. Let's go ahead and bring our feet. We can either bring our feet up here, or if you don't have your water bottle there, you can always tuck your feet right here. Oh my goodness, here's your weight workout. Here's your resistance training. Who knew you could get this fabulous resistance training on the Teeter FreeStep as well? So, oh my goodness, hitting this upper body, pushing and pulling, pushing and pulling. Amazing. Wow, you get this terrific strength for the upper body. And you go ahead and find what is the best way for you. This is challenging. I'm finding I'm at the highest level 13 and oh my goodness, I can feel this. If that doesn't feel like it's doable, take it down a notch or so. Good. Keep going. Now, as you push with one arm and you're pulling with the other, think about those muscles. Think about your biceps. Tell them they're great. They're working so hard. So when you need to go to the grocery store and somebody says, oh, do you need help carrying that out? You say, heck no. I am strong. I have stamina. I have endurance. Good. I'm thinking about my triceps, pushing, my chest, pulling, my back, biceps. Yeah, this just tumbles over into everything we do in our everyday lives. We want to be able to move, have stamina, be strong enough to carry things around. Excellent. Good. Let's go. 10 more seconds. Just like you're moving through sludge. Push. Yeah, excellent. Good. Keep it going. Wonderful. Okay, put your feet back on and let's go ahead, bring that down more into the middle. So we still have resistance. We're not all the way down on level 1. We're still in the middle, so we've got some resistance. Now let's just try one arm at a time. So go ahead, place your feet and just take one arm and push and pull. Oh my goodness. Excellent. I'm thinking about this pec. I'm thinking about my biceps as I pull, my tricep as I push. Again, you could get amazing resistance training along with your cardiovascular workout. I can feel my heart is working, my breath. You're getting everything. Isn't that efficient? I love that. Good, 10 more seconds on this arm and then we'll switch arms. Push, pull back. Terrific. All right, change sides. Oh my gosh, push and pull. Keep it going, that core. Excellent. Find a weight that's challenging, but not overwhelming. Good. Pushing and pulling. Nice. 10 more seconds. Pull it back. Think about that pulling motion gets the bicep in the back. Pushing gets the tricep in the chest. 2 more seconds. Fabulous. All right. Let's get those feet back on. Okay, so we're still at sort of that medium resistance, but it should feel doable. I want it to feel lightly challenging because we're bringing it down now. We've brought it way up, we've hit everything. So now we're just going to kind of ice the cake. So go ahead and sit back. We've got good resistance, but not too much. So imagine that you're coming down that big, beautiful mountain, but it's at that gentle slope. It's not too steep. We're not flying down. We're coming just at that gentle grade. Maybe you're a skier. Maybe you think about just coming down one of those beautiful, comfortable snowy mountain sides. And you're just skiing on down and it feels amazing. Good, it's work, but it's play. All right, let's go another 30 seconds with this, and then we'll take it down again. Excellent, inhale, exhale, in through the nose. Feel that rib cage, fill your chest with all that good fresh air. Big belly breath, big inhale, big exhale. 2 more times. And one more time, big inhale. And big exhale. Wonderful. Okay, now we get to take it all the way down. Bring it all the way down. Give those arms a rest. Let them just hang there for a minute. Think about your abdominals. Think about your hips settled in the seat, and those legs are just clipping along. So now, this is where we're running down or skiing fast down that mountain. Good, nice and easy. And when you're ready, if you'd like, go ahead and grab hold, sort of tame it in. There, nice. So all the joints are working, all the muscles are working. Get that good endurance push. Now it's just light. Now it's just, again, frosting on the cake, just going along. Wonderful. Inhale, exhale. Terrific, keep it going. Grab the upper grip if you like, maybe sitting up tall. All right, we're gonna do something kind of fun and different. I don't know how many of us have played around with the back of the seat here. So I'm gonna start to slow my legs down, and we're gonna try reclining this seat. So all I'm doing is pushing in, and I'm taking it back. Let's just take it back halfway. So we had it all the way up. I pushed in, ooh, I brought it back. Suddenly, I feel my core really engaging. Love that. And think of this whole body part, and we're not rounded over. We're lifting through the heart, that core is engaged. I'm just gonna let my arms hold onto the seat. Oh, this is cool. Give it a try, see what you think. Maybe you wanna crank up a little bit of tension. It's working from a different angle, really, really getting that core. In fact, we're gonna squeeze in a few little sit-ups. Who knew you could do sit-ups on your Teeter FreeStep? Keep it going. 15 more seconds. This is fabulous, isn't it? So I feel my legs, but I've got that long spine, working my core. Nice, 5 more seconds. I love this, isn't it terrific? All right, now, let's go ahead and let those feet stop. Let's take those hands behind our head. Lift up, take it back, lift up. You could even put your feet up higher if you like. Ooh, who knew? Who knew you could bring in some nice core work? Just nice and easy. You can even take your hands up over if that's good for your shoulders. Thinking about your core. My feet are light on the frame. Good. Bring the hands back down. Let's do 5 more. Exhale, pulling those abdominals in. 2 more. And how about 1 more? Terrific. All right, now try this. Push the button in. Take it back as far as it goes. I think I've got it as far back. Oh yes. All right, get those legs. You can just hang on to the seat. If that's too much for your neck, you can take a hand behind. But again, what I really love about this is, oh my goodness, again, who knew you can really target your core. So I'm pulling in, I'm thinking of pulling my belly button all the way to my spine. So I'm very solid and supported. I've got my hands behind my head supporting my neck. I've got my legs working. If that feels like it's too much, maybe you're just gonna lift and lower. In fact, let's do that. Good. Lift and lower. Total abdominals. Wonderful. Lift and lower. Inhale, exhale. Good. Even if that feels like it's too much, maybe you just had a new baby and you're like, oh my goodness, where did my stomach go? Maybe just little pulses. There's just something for everyone. So maybe you've got those little pulses, or maybe you're just gonna hold. Inhale, exhale. Maybe it feels good to reach the arms up over. If that's too much for the neck, bring it back. Good. Let's do 5 more. Gentle crunches. And 2 more. And last one. And sitting all the way up. Push the button back in. And you can bring your seat up if you like, or for some stretching, we can keep it all the way back. That's another option. So let's start to move into our stretches now on the Teeter FreeStep. So let's I'm gonna let 1 foot reach. I'm gonna take my other leg and hug it in. I can feel the adductor stretch. I can feel the stretch into my glutes. My core is engaged. I'm gonna circle up my ankle. This was marvelous. So we're working now into our wonderful stretch, energizing vital vitalizing stretch for the day. Good. And if you want, you can hold on and just start to rotate that hip a little bit, loosening everything up. And reverse. Do you feel better than when you started? I certainly do. All right, let's change sides. So I might sit back up, change feet, bring the other knee, drop all the way back in. If this is too far of a recline for you, you could bring it up, no problem. It could be on the halfway or all the way up. So I'm hugging my knee toward my shoulder. I'm circling out my foot. I'm still aware of my core, pulling my abdominals in. Reverse the circles. Excellent. Terrific. And let's just make a small circle with the hip, loosening everything up. Inhale, exhale, and let's go ahead and bring that foot back down. Now we're still in this wonderful recline. Let's reach those arms up and over and take it down. And one more time. Inhale, exhale, take it up. And let's go ahead and reach through, grabbing hold to the frame. Oh, doesn't this feel good? Feel the back. So I've got my feet just balanced on the two steps. I'm pulling my abdominals in. I feel that wonderful stretch, opening up my back, my shoulders. My eyes are gazing down. Roll back slowly. All right, let's go ahead and press the button, bring it all the way in. Let's do that quad stretch again. So putting my foot where my water bottle might be. In this case, it's not. Dropping that leg down. So I get that good stretch through the quad. We did all of that motion, that pushing. Good. If you want a little bit more, draw the knee forward. Maybe grab hold of the foot, direct the knee down. So I'm getting that great stretch through the quads, up into that hip flexor. Wonderful. Try the other side when you feel ready. Again, you can drop that leg down. Maybe this is enough. That's perfectly fine. We don't want anything to hurt. It's okay to push, be a little uncomfortable, but no joint pain. Nothing too much that would make it that we couldn't keep doing this. Good, grab hold if you like, let it come down. Wonderful. And let's go ahead and bring her feet off to the side. Come up from the FreeStep. I've got my hand on the handle here. My core is engaged. I'm gonna tip forward, get that beautiful stretch to the whole back side of the body. Excellent. Plant that foot down, take the other foot. Oh my goodness, get that good calf stretch. That feels excellent. And change sides. Settle that foot down, hinge it forward. So I feel that open stretch behind the knee, into the hamstring, all the way up into my low back, my glutes. Set that foot down, press that back heel. Big inhale. And exhale. Wonderful, wonderful. Excellent. Now from here, let's go ahead and take a big inhale up and a big exhale. We're going to do a forward fold because that will feel amazing and energizing. Inhale, exhale. Before we get there, let's take our hands, interlace the fingers, roll those shoulders back. So my core is engaged, my chest is lifted. I feel that stretch through the whole front of the body. Wonderful. Now, if it's comfortable, maybe lift those hands just a little bit. If that's too much, don't worry about it. Another trick is to take a towel or a belt. If this feels like it's too much, you can hold on to a towel or a belt. What we're looking for is opening up that chest. Think about it. Gravity, computers, everything we do draws us forward. As much as we can open up, it's really, really helpful. Okay, soften the knees. My core is engaged. I'm going to hinge from the hips. I'm going to just tip over gently. Let the hands slide down the legs. Maybe they just go as far as my shins. Maybe they go all the way to my feet or the floor. Doesn't matter. Let our head hang over. Think of lifting that tailbone toward the sky. Take a big inhale. Deep forward fold. And let's bend our knees, drop our hips, roll up slowly. Make sure you're not feeling dizzy. You can hang on. Sometimes you fold over. Just give yourself a moment. Inhale, exhale. Okay, here it is. We'll move on to the rest of the day from here. I want us to take the biggest inhale of the day so far. Hold it in. Tell every cell in your body how amazing it is, how well it served us today. Hold that, feed your whole body with that positive thought, and then exhale anything you don't need, anything negative, let it go. Yay! We did it. So what a great way to start your day. I hope you're feeling energized, vital, just ready to conquer the day with all that energy, and just make it a great day. And I look forward to seeing you again, maybe tomorrow morning or any other time, or join any of the other Teeter trainers. We'll give you a fun workout. Thank you so much.
Come check out this and other products at our showroom in San Diego or online at www.fitdir.com.